Introducing an even faster and easier way to order canes with our new app. Find your closest restaurant, customize your meal, pay and schedule pickup. So next time, take it easy and order with the Raising Cane's app.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
My name is Laura Robles, and I'm the Cultural Arts and Incubator Coordinator for the McAllen Chamber of Commerce. The Incubator is a facility that offers low-cost studio spaces to startup artists. Our artists in turn offer gallery exhibitions and creative and enrichment classes at an affordable price to the community. Some of our tenants are painters, sculptors, a variety of musicians, and we even have an Irish folk dancer. The Incubator also houses Tech Place. Tech Place, located on the 3rd floor, is a collaborative space for tech startups, programmers, coders, college students, and small tech businesses. Lastly, I'd like to invite you to our virtual art walk held every first Friday of the month from September to May, sponsored by the City of McAllen, supported by the McAllen Chamber of Commerce, and hosted by McAllen Creative Incubator tenants Angelika Eleni and Victoria Lopez. Don't forget, first Friday of every month. See you there.
At Raising Cane's, we know quality takes time, patience, and the best ingredients, which is why every chicken finger we serve is hand-battered and cooked to order just for you. We never take shortcuts. That doesn't mean you can. Introducing an even faster and easier way to order canes with our new app. Find your closest restaurant, customize your meal, pay and schedule pickup. So next time, take it easy and order with the Raising Cane's app.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Hey, what's up? We are live. We are taking stories on our phones because we are slaves to technology. Hello, y'all. I can't believe it. It has been 1 year. 1 year. I just got, oh dang, you can't see it. I was just chills, but you can't see it right now. I don't even know, like, what are some reflections a whole year? Well, all of our lives were changed. There's no doubt about that. Like,
lives were changed, people had to really look deep and down inside them, artists emerged, some people hid, but you know, I think more than anything, even if words were not used, messages were put out into the world, and I think that's one of the most beautiful things that has come from this year-long trajectory.
Trajectory.
I'm the wordsmith, I promise you. But you know, that's what's going on here, is we are literally finding our voices, and we've built this very unique, fun, energetic crowd of artists, and I think that although this past year may have been hard, and we are talking more about reflections, I think more than anything, we are so inspired to be talking about tomorrow.
Oh yeah, and I'm very excited. I don't know if you'll have the same feeling. Maybe we're all eternal students, but at the end of May, I'm like, yeah, summer break, and I'm like 32, and I still say that. But after this year, we're starting to safely go back out into the world. We're vaccinated, and obviously we still need to be safe and follow guidelines, but we're able to creep back out into that world like never before. And if you used your time wisely, I know that was very hard. I Netflix binged like every single series. But the fact that we started this and we're at this last episode after a year and we have a new family.
Yeah.
We have a new family.
We do.
Right? Like, and that's incredible because this awful time that hit the entire world started, like, what are we going to do? And now we're on the other side of it, and maybe it didn't go the way as planned, but we definitely, thank goodness, came out with some sort of blessing. And I'll say it again, it's just with friendships that are going to last way beyond this. And skills.
What did Princess?
Oh,
Princess!
Princess! We've got some excitement for you later coming on.
We do. And Princess really was like, wow, how long have you and Victoria known each other? And Angelika's like, a year.
This year, approximately, we've known each other. We've put in the hours. But as you can see behind us, we've got some exciting things that are going to happen this evening. We've got a great roundup of submissions, a few of our favorites. We'll be giving shout outs and thank yous, but let's go ahead and get into our submissions for the night.
I was going to go to the grocery store, but I had to work on a video. I was going to edit a video, but I had to go to the grocery store. Excuses, you hear them all the time. And when it comes to social media and late adapters, it becomes exponentially heard over and over again. So in this video, what I did, I collected some of the excuses I hear late adapters give me or that I have mentioned in conversations as to why they won't make that big dive into social media. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ruben O. Villarreal. I am board mayor across all my social medias. And these are the videos, these are the segments that are dedicated to the late adapter, helping you, helping them, helping us put a better handle on the very complex world, the sometimes complex world of social media and creating very, very practical solutions. So let's talk about some of the excuses that I've heard over time why late adapters won't dive into social media and make it a part of their outreach. The first excuse that I've heard over and over again is, I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm sure that for a lot of things you don't have time, and I'm not going to say you make time. I'm going to say that you kind of carve out time. Social media is extremely important in today's world moving forward. If you look at the global pandemic, one thing it taught us was that social media became a communication tool. And when late adapters say, well, I don't have time, it means that they haven't carved out the time. The fact of the matter is, moving forward from this day on into the future, social media is going to be a very prevalent part of our society, and it's going to be a very prevalent part of our day-to-day business. So late adapters, if you're listening to me, start carving out time to dedicate to your social media. You won't be sorry that you did. The second reason that I'm going to give you, or excuse rather, that I hear often having to do with late adapters is, nobody cares what I have to say. Well, to that I'll answer and say, how do you know if you haven't shared anything? And I'm not being smart about it or cute about it. I hear that nobody cares what I have to say. You don't know what the person on the other side of this lens cares about. Now, I know that we're trying to do social media for business. This is not for recreation, this is for business. But oftentimes the other things that surround a person that make you you are things that help you become relatable to other people. So when you talk about gardening, if you like gardening, if you talk about hunting, if you talk about fitness, if you talk about food, whatever you talk about, it helps people understand who you are as a person, who you are as a business person too, and what services you can possibly offer their family. So it's about a great big holistic understanding of who we are as people and business people. And the third reason I'm going to tell you about social media and how it kind of interacts with us and as late adapters is that I hear the comment, if I do social media, people will know what I'm doing. I'm going to be giving up my privacy. And the simple fact of the matter is that yes and no. What I mean by that is social media is something that you engineer. You decide how much you're going to share. And believe you me, you being able to share things is very, very important, and it helps you in your business, in your outreach, and your message. So again, if you think that your privacy is important to you, which I'm sure it is, you decide what you're going to share and what you're not going to share. You don't have to share everything. When you become more comfortable and understand what people want to hear or what people enjoy, then you start sharing little bits and pieces that allow them to see again who you are as a person and what services you can offer their family. It all comes down to that. Fourth reason is kind of a fun one, and that I think I can understand when late adapters tell me this, and it goes something like this. I don't look good on pictures. I don't look good in videos. Well, whoever does. In today's world, I think we can all afford to lose a few pounds, or we have too much gray, or we have extra wrinkles. You know, the thing about it is that when somebody walks in your door, if you're a business person and you're doing some social media, you really want to look the way you look here. You don't want to give them the false impression that you look something different. And you know what, we're all trying to become better people and maybe getting more fit, whatever the case is, but be you. The wonderful part about social media, if you do it right, is that there's only one you, and the uniqueness of your personality can sometimes be an extraordinary calling card. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Now definitely, look for the good angles, look for the good light. Try to do your very best to look good in front of this eye that captures so much, but understand that we all have insecurities, but work through them and find what works for you, but do share your visuals of who you are. It's about letting people know what you value and what you are as a person out there in the community. Now, the fifth reason that I've heard late adapters mention is something that I think probably reflects social media some time back, and the comment is, social media, it's for kids. Well, I think at one point it probably was, a long time ago, but as the evolution of social media into our society, you've noticed that it's become a larger and larger part of who we are in our business and professional life. Again, going back to the global pandemic, all you have to do is look at what happened. You started having virtual meetings of city councils, housing boards, county commissioners. All over, they were having meetings on these virtual platforms because it's not for kids. It's a technology that's very valuable. Now, when we're trying to get vaccinated for COVID, you checked on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter to find out where the locations were. When they were announcing some restrictions on COVID and how we should kind of maneuver ourselves in the community, they used social media. So no, it's not for kids. That was a long, long time ago. This is social media, not for entertainment. This is social media for business. So there you have it, some reasons that late adapters give quite often for not making that big plunge into social media. Now, the reason that I discuss these excuses is not to make fun of anybody or to make some kind of humor out of it, not at all. It's so once you talk about them, once you discuss them, they're out in the open, they're no longer an issue. These opportunities are there for you to grow your business, grow your branding, and let people know what you're all about. And if you have any questions or comments, you can drop a comment down there, send me a DM. I'll be happy to discuss anything you want to talk about. And late adapters and everybody in between, I remind you, yes, it can be complicated. Social media can be also complicated, but you all keep on grinding. We'll see you next time.
Tres balazos en la frente. Haz con mi corazón lo que tú quieras y después, por amor, declárate inocente. Haz a un lado tu orgullo y tus encantos.
on there. I'm saying if there's no place card, that means it goes to the screen. Like just follow the list. Yeah, follow the list. And so what it is, I only said, the place cards you've been putting, I just said they don't exist right before you go to the studio. So like for instance, eye mask and then put straight to camera. Yeah, it's okay. Put it on next.
They got you on the
road. It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. I'm fine. No, seriously. No worries. Just follow the list. And I mean,
show me the one I need the most. I wish I knew you when I was young. We could have got so high. Whoa. Now we're here and it's been so long. Two strangers in the bright lights. Oh, and I hope you don't mind. We could share my mood, yeah. Two strangers in the bright lights. I wish I knew you. I wish I knew you. I wish I knew you when I was young. We could have got so high. Whoa. Now we're here and it's been so long. Two strangers in the bright lights. Oh, and I hope you don't mind. We could share my mood, yeah. Two strangers in the bright lights. I wish I knew you. I wish I knew you. Oh, I wish I knew you when I was young. Thank you.
Hi there, welcome to the virtual art walk. My name is Brianna Olivares, or Bree. This is Jovan Baez, and we are going to present to you an original called Honey Bell. Inside, cash won't carry a service through. Empty yourself of the weight life puts on you. Praise adorns her from the ones who seek her spell. They flock before her to reveal their life of hell. She knows how to say what you want to hear. She can make your own heart lie. She can make her own heart lie. You'll heal and love her. She'll make a living. Either way don't matter. What a happy ending. Just for you she'll do it. She'll find a cure. So go to Honey Bell. Her word is pure. She can make your own heart lie. She can make your own heart lie. Now heed my warning. She's quite amazing. You'll find it hard to leave her side. A slave you'll be for all to see. She can make her own heart lie. She can make
Hi, my name is Alan Garcia. I'm an intern, part of the VLIP program from HRGV. I'm interning with Representative Sergio Munoz Jr., House District 36. He represents south of McAllen, Far, Mission, Palmview, all those areas around there. And it's been a real cool experience so far, seeing how constituent-oriented he is. He's trying to keep the best interest in mind of his constituents. Seeing all of that has really opened my eyes to see how much change there needs to be done in the state. I'm from Alamo, Texas, and I come from a family of migrant farm workers. I'm a first-generation student here at my university, HRGV, and I feel the Valley is a very underrepresented area because of the people who live there. People are not getting the proper information. They're not aware that how important their vote is. And something that amazes me, and something that those thoughts that you always think about, those daydreams, would be that if one day the Valley would just wake up and vote, the whole legislature would change because of how powerful our voting block would be if the Valley would just, all of us would vote. And that's one of the things that kind of drives me to continue my work in politics, and I want to try to increase voter turnout in my area. It's something that I was able to help out with Lupe, La Unión del Pueblo Entero, and that's something that really motivates me, is that I want my area to be represented as best as possible. And I believe that all of our members here do their best to represent our area at the capacity that they can. And that's just one of the things that I guess drives me, seeing other people who come from the same background as me, who have the same motives as me, who want to see the best for our people. That's just something that I guess drives me forward. And I hope one day I can follow the footsteps of some of these members, or if I can help out in any other way in politics, play my part in helping the Valley wake up, this sleeping giant that's lying 5 minutes from the border. If it would just wake up, politics as a whole would change in the state of Texas.
Collections and exhibitions here at IMAS. We're really excited to bring our spring and summer exhibition schedule to you. New on exhibit May 8th through August 14th is a brand new photography exhibition entitled Stillness by local photographer Carlos Lemus. This series is about his need to document commonly unnoticed urban and rural structures in and around the Rio Grande Valley in South Texas. Lemus is currently teaching digital photography at UTRGV School of Art, and he is the chief coordinator of media and graphic design at the Center for Latin American Arts of the same institution, covering events in Mexico, Peru, and the United States. A special membership reception will be held at IMAS on Thursday, May 20th at 6:30 p.m. Please visit the IMAS website to register and learn more about our membership opportunities. One of the exhibitions currently on display in our art galleries is entitled Spectrum Dynamic. It is a collection of prints created by the artist Caleb Weintraub. They deal with the movements of stimming related to those who are on the autism spectrum. Caleb uses their movement to create images that are almost sculpture-like in these prints. He worked with interns at the University of Indiana in Bloomington to create these works. All interns were on the autism spectrum, and they were the ones who are seen in these works of art. This is a great exhibition that shows collaborative projects that deal both with art and science. Behind me, we just opened The World of Frida, which is organized by the Bedford Gallery at the Lesher Center for the Arts from Walnut Creek, California. It's a great show that shows the life and persona and style that was Frida Kahlo, represented by artists from around the world. The World of Frida was organized by Bedford Gallery at the Lesher Center for the Arts in Walnut Creek, California. The artworks that are presented in this exhibition were originally part of a juried show in California. We are showing a collection of those works from artists who are across the world. As you look through the art for this exhibition, all of the artists' statements and bios are available on our website in both English and Spanish. World of Frida will run from March 27th through August 29th, 2021.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your little break after those sweet tunes of our in-house artists.
Yay!
We stole Bree and Princess. They came onto the art walk and we're like, you're not leaving anymore. No way, no how. And now they've become fixtures of the art walk. And they both performed two very different pieces today. So, Talking Six style, Victoria, Talking Six style. I'm going to pass this mic around and we're just going to hurl questions at them. Literally just hurl them. No, sir. All right, Joanne, introduce yourself. Let us know what's your musical background. What brings you here with us today? Start soft.
Well, my name is Jovan. I started playing piano actually when I was 23. It was a late prodigy boomer. People would think that I started at 5, but no, I started at 23. I met Bree when I was in grad school, and we got together and wrote this original song for a band, and we want to write plenty more pieces and perform them for you guys, hopefully soon in the future.
Am I hearing Incubator soundtrack? Like, is that what I'm hearing? I think I'm hearing it. We have a soundboard around here somewhere.
So, Bree, why don't you tell us, because that is, y'all composed that yourselves, right? So tell us a bit about the process, like what's out here on Earth.
So we were in a band primarily with some other colleagues in grad school, and normally I didn't songwrite, but this just kind of came out in one day because the band was like, we need you to write songs. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just see what comes out. And we came up with this character named Honeybell. And Honeybell, I can't. I'll have to go into depth another day, but she's just, as the lyrics say, you're really catching me on the spot. I mean, this is so personal. Anyway, look, we wrote it, but of course it was inspired by a melody that he came up with. So it really wouldn't have come together if it wasn't for your melodies. And it's really a simple melody, but
simplicity is the key.
Yes, simplicity is the key. So it just came out. It was 2018. We wrote it 2018. So. Yeah, I'm glad.
Back when the world was
normal,
a different place. 2018. What did we know? We knew nothing. We knew nothing.
Less than what I know now.
Less than what I know now. So, Bree, could you pass that along
Gladly.
to Princess? Gladly. Princess, you are a woman of many crafts. You are an interdisciplinary artist. I think that was the key word to one
Yes.
of our episodes. So tell us a little bit about what you sang today and what brought you to singing, you know, along with your other crafts, and introduce us to what you do.
Honestly, too much. I do. I think it's because of my ADHD. Like, it helps me keep motivated or have a lot of things to do. So I do jewelry, and I do have some paintings and everything. But this song was "Wish I Knew You" by the Revivalists. And I don't know. I really liked the song, and we were like, yes, okay, let's do this one. But yeah, that's basically what I do.
That's awesome.
And if you see her necklace, it's super far away. But guys, she does her markets, and she takes card. You could swipe. You could swipe for that.
It's the future. Could you do that in 2018?
No.
Maybe. No.
Yes. At a square.
It was on the verge.
Yes.
It was on that tipping point. All right, and we've got Lucas next to you, Princess. Let us know who you are, where you're from, what you do.
My name is Lucas. I play guitar. I'm from the Valley, Largo. But yeah, I met Princess a couple years ago. I saw her at a gig, and she sounded great. And then a couple years fast forward, she's like, "Hey, you want to do this thing with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, pretty cool." And I met all these really cool people, really great musicians, great everybody. But yeah.
Awesome, thank you, Lucas. He's like,
I have a
He's like, no, take it from me. I will sit here and stare at you, Lucas. Give me more.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question for Jovan and for Lucas. So, seeing you guys are like newcomers, seeing how we do all of this madness here. Like, can you tell maybe the community like what you're seeing and what you're feeling, and what type of people you think you're surrounded by? Tell them. Tell them.
For the first time being here, thank you. I think it's great seeing the community throw out different types of arts, music, art itself. I mean, I love it. I hope I can throw out some more music in the future with Miss Bree here. And yeah, Miss Bree. Sorry, teacher mode. But yeah, I think it's really great and fantastic. And I love what you guys are doing here.
Thank you.
It's definitely a new world for me. I've never really, I never grew up in the scene, like the music scene. So getting to see like different parts of the valley and see how people like come together and you know, interact with each other is really great. So yeah.
Thank you so much for that, Lucas. So what's another, that was kind of softball questions. Let's get a few more, let's get a couple of hardball questions. So, what is art? No, what is music? What is music? What is it? Okay, so, when you're going after your passion, right, a lot of people say you should work to fund your passion, or what you do should be your passion. What is y'all's take on that difference? Y'all know the difference?
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, I know it.
You wanna
So,
I won't.
I got a snippet of it recently because I started doing art full time, like instead of like another job, and it really did the difference because I spend now more time. I have more time in doing my things. When before it was like, oh, I can't because after work I gotta do this and I gotta do whatever, and it's very difficult as an artist to just do your art. I'm very grateful that things happened the way they did, and I guess a piece of advice for everybody that's going into art and trying to follow their own: stick through it and put more time into it. I know sometimes that's easier said than done, but time is what really goes, because you get more creative, you get ideas about like, oh, maybe I should just do this now, and then like it changes your whole thing and you have something new. So it, yeah.
For the team, that's what's happening.
So I will admit, I'm like drawing blanks tonight because after you asked your question, I was like, can you repeat that? But after hearing Princess said she brought me back in. But I would say not only about time, but be careful what you invest your energy into. Because, for example, if you love your part-time work as an artist, then it really wouldn't consume so much of you energy-wise. So for example, I'm also a piano teacher and I teach little ones, and I can go 4 or 5 hours teaching and it goes by like that for me because I enjoy it, you know, and it's fulfilling to me and it puts food on the table. But at the same time, it doesn't drain me. And I've worked in other places that drain me, and I felt just too tired to devote myself to my own art. So that is definitely the advice. Be careful what you put your energy into, because it's not just about time. It's also about your energy. Yeah, the toll it takes on you.
What's that saying? Do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life, or something like that? Yeah.
Exactly.
I would agree with that. Any other takers?
I would say inspiration. Like for me, I was classically trained. I was just all about classical music. I never thought I would be writing kind of like a jazz pop style music. But I would just say, listen, be open-minded, try to hear, try to see different, get different inspirations from different sources of art. And I think this is a great setting for that. But I think my key is just inspiration. Be open-minded and listen. Be inspired.
And you never know where inspiration is going to come from. One of the movies, it's a funny movie, but it kind of impacted me in the same sense as inspiration. Yes Man with Jim Carrey. Because
or something. I was like, why did I just see that?
Okay, so the concept of it is kind of like he's saying yes to everything, but like if you take it at like a different level of it, like maybe less yeses, but still get open to the opportunity, it'll come. You don't know where you're gonna get inspiration from. You don't know who you're gonna meet that's gonna take you to the next level of your life. And that to me was like, damn, I need to say yes more. I need to be more open-minded. I need to be more, so yeah, funny movie, but cool little concept thing in mind.
And I'm going to throw in there, like, if you like what Miss... Oh, I think I have a mic.
On the other side.
We have mics attached to us. Okay.
I think I want to go ahead and say, like, follow the McAllen Creative Incubator, because if you like what Miss Bree is saying, and Miss Princess, because we're all teachers in our own right, whether they're little ones or older ones, we are going to be making some announcements for summer camps. So if you like the type of energy and personas that you're seeing here on the show, we encourage you to follow the page.
You can pay for it.
You can children to us.
We'll have them for the summer.
You know, it's fun though. It's fun because when I've done my summer camps in the past, we're getting, I did ages 10 to 18. And it's really important for your young ones and your growing ones to maybe spend time around people who are still going through their growing pains. Because we don't make it look easy, we make it look relatable, because we are all individuals coming together. And I think that's important for your children to see, is that, sometimes it is hard to be a full-time artist. But just because you teach your craft, or just because you have a job somewhere else, doesn't mean you're any less than of an artist. So we'd love to spend time with your children via our summer camps. So subscribe to the McAllen Creative Incubator, follow them on social media, and you'll eventually be hearing about these announcements.
Soon.
Yes. Yes.
Do we have any more? I think we can go on to our next submissions, so we can get
to
our fun excitement
Yes.
for the later part of the show. So y'all enjoy. We're going to go get some beverages.
Bye.
My name is Christy Bentley. I'm 35 years old, married to my best friend. We have 2 beautiful wild children and 2 cats. So I started creating fiber art back in 2012. It was mostly crochet and stitch art, embroidery. In 2015, I got a curiosity to dig into my ancestors and bloodlines a little more. I've always kind of been intrigued in keeping my ancestral roots and heritage alive in just little ways that I can. I wanted to learn more about them, and I found out that my Celtic, Irish, and my Andean Incan ancestors would create these beautiful handloom woven and knotted textiles using fibers, clothing, blankets, rugs, wall pieces, everything, baskets. I felt drawn to it immediately. There was a definite connection there, especially with how much I already loved working with fibers. So I just kind of drifted naturally into weaving fiber art, and later came macrame, which I also love very much. I've never really been a patient person, and I definitely battle with that, but fiber art, you need patience, you need almost a stillness of mind, a slow-paced, intentional mind when creating something so intricate with your hands, especially when it's coming from inside of you. It's an extension of you, it's an extension of the soul. Going at my own pace and creating what I feel in the moment is definitely what I enjoy doing. I don't like being forced, or, sometimes I am hard on myself, but I need to work on that. My anxiety and depression, fears, the mundane state of mind, they just kind of melt away when I'm being true to myself on the loom. Always, I just kind of drift and flow. It's become so meditative for me, exhaling out all the negative and the worry and just being there in the moment. There's just something special about that, the stillness of mind and creating with my hands. I don't follow patterns. Sometimes I'll have a premeditated idea and I'll sketch it out, just so I kind of know the direction I want to go, what I want to create, but most of the time I'm just kind of going with it, in the moment. Just what I feel looks best or feels best, and what I'm kind of envisioning in my brain. I usually put on my favorite music or favorite films or shows in the background. Lord of the Rings is a big one. Shadowhunters. It's different music, different genres. Depends on what mood I'm in, I guess. Especially the ones that inspire me, the movies and shows, or I'll read favorite passages from my favorite books before I start weaving, or it just kind of sets me in the mood and the mindset of what I kind of want to do. I go on frequent nature walks as well. I spend a lot of time in nature, as much time as I can, busy life. With my family, we love to go on nature walks among the trees and just feeling the breeze, and there's something innate in that, something pure and real. It's just boom, inspired gratitude for life and creators' creations. Just part of who I am.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our virtual tour of the South Texas College Library Art Gallery exhibit, Involution, a Science and Art Collaborative exhibit. This exhibit encompasses both floors of the STC Library at the Pecan campus, featuring work on the second floor by ceramicist and professor of applied physics at Stanford University, Dr. Hideo Mabuchi. Dr. Mabuchi has earned a PhD in physics from the California Institute of Technology and an AB in physics from Princeton University. Mabuchi teaches and conducts research as a professor of applied physics at Stanford University, where he has developed courses that integrate art and science. Mabuchi has previously been named MacArthur Fellow in recognition of the creativity of his scientific work. About his work, Mabuchi says, "My vessel's surfaces show a range of hues representative of wood firing without applied glazes, which are produced by intricate microscopic behaviors of iron, oxygen, and silicon as clay cools in the kiln at the end of the firing. With our eyes, we see flashes of color, but with microscopes, we may glimpse dramatic histories of crystallization. With increasing magnification, we find landscapes within landscapes." Dr. Mabuchi gave a talk about his work on May 4th at 3 p.m. On the first floor of the STC library at the Pecan campus, we feature artwork and scientific explorations by STC faculty, students, and the general public. These include photographs, paintings, ceramics, scientific equipment, as well as specimens from our STC Science Department. This exhibit will be on view through July 30th at the STC Pecan Campus Library, located at 3201 West Pecan Boulevard in Building F, McAllen, Texas. These artworks come from a collaboration with our STC faculty, Dr. Nandigam, STC Physics and Engineering Chair, Chris Leonard, STC Art and Ceramics Instructor, Dr. Cortez, STC Chemistry Chair, and Dr. Cervantes, STC Biology Chair. The exhibit is free and open to the public. We invite you to come out to our library, any of our 5 campus libraries. We are open. We are following COVID-19 restrictions. We hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Qué linda está la mañana en que vengo a saludarle. Venimos todas con gusto y placer a felicitarle. El día en que usted nació, nacieron todas las flores y en la pila del bautismo cantaron los ruiseñores con jazmines y flores. Este día le voy a adornar, hoy por ser Día de las Madres le venimos a cantar.
Feliz Día de las Madres de su mariachi
Mariposas.
exciting things to do for you. We have got 2 canvases, and we have our interdisciplinary artists here, Princess and Cecilia. You have seen Cecilia come on many a time. She is awesome, and she does everything. Is it Cecilia? Are you in this shot, Cecilia? Am I blocking you?
I might be.
Here we go. Come on in. So Cecilia has been doing live painting with us and for us. The last time you saw her was in the December episode. Please feel free to go back and check it. But we're gonna do something fun with these balloons. Victoria?
Yeah.
She's doing her like
I'm
her techniques.
I'm taking inspiration from Danya with her pinks and her blues. Okay. What we're gonna do something symbolic. As Mufasa. Okay. I have some thumbtacks. And as you can see here, we had the fun experience of, right, Princess? Right, Princess? I know, now I'm more myself because I'm in like my normal clothes, yeah. I don't like the other stuff. Hey, is this mic on? Can they hear me? Because I'm screaming.
Well, they can't hear anything anymore.
I'm just making sure because then I'm yelling at y'all. So we actually had a really fun time buying paints and getting a funnel and putting the balloon on the funnel and putting paint in there and then carefully blowing air into them and not inhaling the night.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I was like, why is the girl with the, okay, that's fine, I'm blowing the balloons. It was so fun. I love how your daughter has her pig nose on the window.
My God. My daughter's just waiting for this crap, just waiting.
She helped. She was my manager yesterday, making sure that Princess and I were doing everything on cue. So we have this pretty canvas that Cecilia painted. She chose her beautiful green, her beautiful blues. Cecilia, it's the coffee, moonbeams.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't get my merdude. I didn't get my merdude.
You'll get him right now. Greens, blues, talk inspiration. You're an artist. You've actually bloomed and done so much throughout this year. You made so many connections. You're live. Shout out to Shop 112, Monique, Myra.
Right. Isn't that awesome?
I know, they're phenomenal. You're phenomenal. What's going on? We love it because we're over here like with art, and you're over here with like such a different group of people. We think that's so cool.
Well, it's just I joined an organization called Fem City.
Yes.
And Fem City really did introduce me, and it's just crazy. They just really love to uplift women, and so it's been a great experience being a part of them, and I've been able to meet a lot of people.
So good.
And it's been a lot of fun. But yesterday's inspiration for this was, I don't know, she sent me brainwaves, I feel, because I asked her what color, and before she even answered, I was like, nah. And so I just threw on blue and green.
And I answered her blue and green.
And so I received it telepathically.
It's the hair. Yes. We're communicating.
That's right.
Oh, yes. So you two are going to have to stand closer. She's going to have to get on your mic side. Oh, wow. That is so beautiful. No, we were having a whole discussion the other day about how the longer a woman's hair is, the more communication. Remember?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Were you talking about that too? Yeah.
I mean,
so it's like.
But I read that it's like a nerve ending, right? And like that you can pick up on energy and you can.
Maybe.
That's what it is. That's why Victoria and
so
I
should
so
keep
close after a year is because our hair was also growing.
Yes.
During that year.
So I should
closer to each other.
Keep my split ends, is what you're saying? No, I'm sorry.
Now I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
No. So what I want to do is we filled these pretty balloons with paint, and what I'd like is maybe. Mike, how far is that camera coming over here? So I can like maybe have some people go up to the camera, maybe say a word, and then come stab a balloon.
Yeah. The frame is from the tree to the edge of the green canvas.
Awesome.
So Mike's already out. First balloon, Mike. Come. Do the honors of the balloon.
Yes, thank you. Ooh, okay. Blue balloon. I just popped that one.
What's your moment? You have to.
We've never done this before.
You're popping
Can
this
I do
in.
it later? I'm gonna go get a tool.
A tool? Oh my god.
He's gonna get a tool. Probably a sword. He's probably gonna get a sword. All right, Kim.
Luis.
Come on.
Let's see the technique.
This is. You're making like it's like when you blow out the candles. Does it work? Does it?
Okay, so that leapt off. We've never done this before.
No.
Ever. Yeah. So let's see how it works. Good job.
Maybe we can do like a nice little, and he could do some smudging.
Right. Who else do we got back there? Who's there?
Lane.
Bree, Lane, Jose.
Our friends.
Come, you gotta go. You gotta come pop some balloons.
You go. Yeah, I'm afraid of that wire.
Be
okay.
Careful.
One at a time. Lane.
And Jose are
Is
always
this-
best dressed, so y'all need to be careful.
There you go. Here, Peps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is this?
Oh yeah, let's
No way. I took up the safety too.
Here, Princess, be careful.
Okay, be careful. Jose will stab you.
We're, feel free.
But you gotta do like a Zorro one.
That's like a
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh no, that was horrible.
Why is it not
It
working?
takes practice. It takes practice.
Takes practice. Do you have to
Ready?
like?
I don't know. I
Well,
don't know
you're
how to do it.
practicing. It's not happening.
So would you?
Yes, one of them have paint. You know what?
What-
The canvas is moving with you.
You know what? Here,
I'll stand behind it.
Yes.
Take me out of my
here's a
misery.
symbolic
I
thumbtack.
like a challenge.
Careful.
No, don't throw it.
Oh yeah.
No, you have to go up.
Go in and put it.
Oh, okay.
Did that paint?
Yeah.
Oh.
So be careful.
Oh,
You're just
Lane,
gonna
you
go.
got his
just
fancy-
get in there. You know.
Yes.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Okay, here's
This is
Jose's
beautiful.
contribution.
Oh my gosh.
There's more art on your mask than on
Bree?
Oh man.
Lane, are you going?
And look at it.
I
It's
know.
a bad thing. Like,
No, it's not. Well, right now it is.
Character.
Right now it is. You're stuck. Wait till it dries and then put it on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like right now there's some fumes.
Okay.
Oh no. You know what?
I think it needs to be stretched out long.
Huh. What I'm gonna do? I am.
I'll try, but I saw the canvas moving.
I'm
with it. I guess
leaving.
what it is.
Excuse me.
Do it. Yes, let's do it. Make sure I don't knock over any water. So this is on Pinterest, and they were all a bunch of liars. Nice. Nice. Bree got some purple going. Nice.
Oh my god. Yeah, all the good stuff.
Come on. Oh my goodness. Victoria, can you get my child? She will not come out.
Can I?
She's adorable.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Oh, careful now.
Oh, I'm running away from that one. I'm in school.
Good idea. He's like, just take the. Take the.
Oh, it's gonna explode on you.
Evie.
Go on top.
It might, but it will do the job. I think. Hopefully, it doesn't look bad.
All right.
Have you popped one yet?
I'll try one. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
I need some more color in my life.
All right. I'm gonna do this one.
Oh, that got me.
It's all over me. Oh my gosh.
Well,
You next.
No, there you go, Avine.
Go for it. You're wearing
Look,
your.
there's several. You get yellow and red.
Let me wipe this off me so I don't.
It's good, right?
pick your balloon. Which one do you want?
That one? You want to go with you?
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
No, you gotta get one too, though.
Let's go. Are you gonna poke it? Oh, I wasn't supposed to leave you? Okay. You have to go on? It's gonna pop all over you. Just go like this.
I'm wiping myself on
You got this.
Do it. Come on. No? You're scared?
Oh yeah, we still have this.
You want me? You have to just. Okay, no? You want to wait a little bit? Okay. Who else is gonna go? Bree? Are you going? Are you gonna show Avine?
It's like this.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Come on.
Okay, wait. How do you hold this thing?
I love y'all's determination.
Yes.
It will get on you. Like if
Do you want to take? I'll take this guy.
Yeah, be careful. I got it on my neck.
Oh no.
Oh my god. And I just got it off.
It gets on
My
you.
pants.
Get it off.
Anybody else?
Joe, do you want to
try it?
Yeah.
Joe.
Does it work?
Joe.
Go on. Yes. Good.
Ah!
Joe was like the least maintenance one. Go.
I want to try with the sword.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Check it out. Look, Victoria.
Wonderful.
I am poking it.
Oh, it's
Princess, everyone has given you issues. Look, it's lonely. Get another and get a bit thicker one.
I don't want to. Here you go.
I went.
The way I'm just like, there we go.
Do you want to try another one?
Take her to that one.
Come on. Okay, Victoria, you got to take her. Really, my own child.
Do you want me to go with you? Okay. Are you ready?
Oh, look, Lucas is going to do it.
Oh my God. That's phenomenal.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how to count.
Ready, Evie?
7 balloons.
You have to do it before everyone else does it. I can't tell them no. Look, come on. Ready? You got to just... Here, we're going to let little one do it. You're going to go...
Do it.
You already have paint all over you.
Come on.
You want me to carry you?
Yes, she told me.
No?
Oh, I was like, oh my God, she told me.
What's happening?
Try the sword.
Try the sword.
Oh, yeah.
Try the sword. Try the sword.
I will hold your hand with it.
No.
Come on.
I'm gonna get you.
Just give her a little.
I'm gonna get you.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Nice. Who else? Okay, we'll go ahead.
Go. Oh.
Who's next? Oh,
Go for it. No, you go for it. You go for it.
Everyone's so polite.
yeah, do it. Just one. I want to do them all.
It's like, throw it like a spear.
What?
That was like a mosquito.
Okay, guys.
Pop it or what?
Break.
And then I don't.
Flash? Yeah.
Like ninja or what? Like first name?
All right, we got
Who's
4
next, guys?
more.
No.
Jose. You didn't even do one?
Lane doesn't know one. I did do one.
Go for it.
You did? Oh, my bad.
I have a slash.
Where did it go?
I don't know where she did, but then everyone started coming out, so she was like,
So, I see a problem. Oh, yeah, Javon. So, maybe
so.
tap it really slowly. I want to see what happens if I pull this way.
Oh, yes, so it can go.
Yeah, and then
100%. So, while we finish this, we also have a second canvas.
These?
I
think I did the yellow already.
On whatever this night is inspiring for us. So you can watch us do a little. Victoria!
Yeah?
Victoria's back there doing her skills back there. Joe, come on.
bring it on home, Joe.
Come on.
Yo, can we get them all 3? Once you're gonna go? Yeah, you just do all 3. All 3.
I'm all out of
Do all 3.
Maybe let's pause and say you're gonna do
Everyone, we hope you're having a good time. Like, you're getting a little view of our whole community over here. It's a fun group. It's been a fun year. And, you know, we're just finding our own colors along the way.
Let's get quiet on set.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Me, 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 me. Last time I tried to opera sing, and Victoria said, in her words, that is frightening.
I told her to stop.
She said, that is frightening. Don't do it. That belongs to Bree.
Yes.
Victoria, you were giving us a beautiful little message.
Oh,
Can you take it
no.
from the top?
Oh, gosh, I can't even. It's just so...
You get a taste of our community?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, everyone, you just got to see so many people come in front of the camera. You know, some of them are new, some of them have been around, and I think that's just one of the most wonderful things is, like, you never know. Like, I always have this thing, like, when I go to HEB and I see people in the aisles, like, I don't know what gifts and talents that individual has. And if I didn't know them through here, I might never know, like, that's an opera singer, that's a jazz singer, that's a pianist, that's a videographer. I wouldn't know these things. But now, through Virtual Art Walk, through the McAllen Creative Incubator, and just by following my heart, you following your heart, we've been able to find people.
I was following your heart as well, Victoria. I was following yours, and you were following mine.
It's just been this serenade, and we're just going back and forth, and I think that's lovely. There's just lines, and we're just musical notes on those lines, and this is just the song of life, and we're going along it.
Well, I think this comes to the end of the night, Victoria.
Yeah.
We're going to have a grand old time out here by
Yes.
ourselves, and what started with 3 to 4 people turned into a literal village.
Yeah.
All tripping over each other's wires, all taking pictures of each other at like 12 a.m. at night, running into each other in the incubator for other projects.
Yes.
And people have met each other through this, and we have met you through this, and we're still going to be bothering you, and we're going to see you and your children during the summer.
And we look forward to what tomorrow is. So everyone, we're gonna
Everyone, come on in.
we're gonna give you.
This is for our own screen. Oh, we got to do an 80s still. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh yeah, we'll kind of.
No.
All right. 5, 6, 7, 8. We love you guys.
Thank you guys. God bless you. And the screen will go.
I don't like hip hop.